This is Monbebe With Benefits, the newest safe space for Monbebe to scream, cry, gush, and support Monsta X. Monbebe Weedy, we are here today to listen to Monsta X's fourth mini album, The Clan Part 2, Guilty. Last week we jumped into Lost, and now we're in Guilty. Guilty is home to some of the best Monsta X songs ever, and my personal favorite music video, because Shownu Fighter, oh my god. Alright, so without further ado, let's just jump into it. Let's just start off with Fighter, because like I said, my favorite music video. The lore is heavy. Shownu's in a tank top dancing like he's in Step Up. I mean, the buzz cut, like Joohoney and the Doctor, it's good. It's so good. So without further ado, Moment Weenie, let's jump on into Fighter. And that was Fighter off of Monsta X's fourth mini album, The Clan Part 2, Guilty. When I tell you that this song gets me so hyped up. In the car, me, Joohoney, and Changkun, we're rap battling in this car, okay? Like, this is one of my songs right here.
Yeah, this song it takes me back immediately to that video where they're in the studio and they're switching parts. And Minhyuk is making fun of Wonho's lisp. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Who
God,
could
that
forget that? Oh my goodness.
so that video is so cute. It's like the cutest thing ever. Because
Yes.
they're like, and Wonho's, it's not even like, taking it to heart or feeling bad. They're just enjoying themselves. And it just shows how much they really are brothers, that they can tease each other like that.
Yes. It also shows how they're just boys at this point. Like, they are having so much fun. I personally love that video because Hyungwon tries so hard to do Honey's rap, and he's like breathless the whole time, and it just cracks me up.
Yeah, and I remember that what was Changkun doing? Whose part was he doing? He was struggling a little bit too.
I think Changkun did Kihyun's because he says like yeah, or that's Wonho. I think it's Kihyun's. He does Kihyun's part.
He was struggling too. That was super funny.
So cute. Before he knew that he could be an amazing vocalist.
Before he had the confidence in his singing abilities.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I miss him. This music video is so good. I mean, again, like if you like look into the lore and everything, like it's very lore heavy and it's part of like the story and everything. But yes, this Shownu and this Wonho are like some of my favorite visuals. Like Shownu in the like short buzzed hair, the white tank top, dancing in the water, in the cage, and it's just like, wow, what a man, what a man. I was like, I don't know what the lore is. At this point, all I know is that's mine right there. That is mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, have they ever not been gorgeous? No. But
no, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right.
they're so cute all the time. And now the way they grew up, they grew up to be such great men.
Oh yes, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. Shownu, if you're listening, I know you are. If you ever want to bring back that short buzzed hair, I will be the first in line. Okay, Shownu, I will be the first in line. Wonho, two-toned hair, bring it back. Bring it back. We just listened to Fighter off of the fourth mini album, The Clan, Part 2, Guilty. And now next on this mini album, we have what I think is like one of my favorite noise like Monsta X songs. It's called Be Quiet. When I tell you that it is so hilarious how this song is like so loud, yet they're telling you to be quiet. I mean, be quiet and calm down, sit at the same table, okay? But that's for a different radio show.
Let's hear it.
All right, and without further ado, this is Be Quiet off of Monsta X's fourth mini album, The Clan Part 2, Guilty.
여전히 당했던 소리 고개를 돌리던 그
And that was Be Quiet by Monsta X. When I tell you that this whole entire song just scratches my brain so good. Like, there's so many good parts in this song.
Yes, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Honey and CUNY have writing credits. I imagine it's for the rap parts. Yeah.
There's something about the older albums, like the beginning albums, way Changkun would rap, so growling and aggressive, and you compare it now to like Overdrive and Off the Beat. I'm just like, I love younger Changkun. Younger Changkun just scratched my brain so good.
Yeah, and even the way he kid around and behaved, he seemed to be a lot more free. I don't know
Yes.
because he was younger, but he didn't hold back very much. And right now, I think he's like laid back, cool. I am when he's on stage, you know.
Yes.
And obviously, his solo albums are more R&B, more like what we very lovingly call kind of bedroom music, which love. You know what it is? I think his rapping just became less aggressive and more like he found his style, and it's very sharp, and it's like he says things and you're like, what did he just say? But he does it in such a great way. There's so much style in the way he does it, in the way, you know, versus, you know, younger Changkun where he was a little bit more aggressive.
Changkun has a way of writing very raunchy, but not making it obscene. Like, it's very intentional, very sensual, very makes you blush, very like, oh, wait a minute.
When I tell you that when I first discovered Duality, I listened to that album, I would say for a month straight, every single day.
Oh, yeah.
Or not more. Like, I was so hooked on that. Like, every single song.
Duality is something special. Is it Flower that's on Duality? That one is so good. And then you compare it to like Howlin' and everything. It's like, oh my God, don't even get me started. But yeah, I mean, the ad-libs in Be Quiet have me just going crazy. Oh my goodness. What else could I say about Be Quiet besides it, again, being so hilarious that it's like so loud, so in your face, but they're telling you to be quiet. And it's like, all right, whatever you say, Kings, whatever you say. We are currently listening to Monsta X's fourth mini album, The Clan Part 2 Guilty. We just finished listening to Fighter and Be Quiet. This is the second part to, obviously, The Clan. The first part we listened to last week, which was home to X-Girl, All In, Stuck, Sweetheart, Unfair Love, and Because of You. So I just feel like these three, because like it basically this album goes part 1, part 2, then part 2.5, which is the final chapter, and 2.5 is their first debut studio album. But I feel like these three hold so many iconic Monsta X songs. Like, just like off the top of my dome. For the debut album, we got Beautiful, Incomparable, Need You, OI, I'll Be There. Like, you got these three, I feel like this trio is just full of like iconic Monsta songs. Alright, so without further ado, I'm gonna stop holding off. We're gonna go to another iconic Monsta song. This is Blind by Monsta X. 희미하게 보이는 내 실루엣 널 보여줘 지금 너무 지루해 지금 숨이 막혀 숨을 죽여놨어 미는 건 여기까지만 하기로 해 당겨줘 가벼워질게 힘들면 깃털이 될게 나는 너의 방식대로 움직여 baby 그림자 마냥 널 따라다녀 She go low, she go low, she go low, she go low I go up, I go up, I go up, I go up 보여줘 난 준비돼 있어도 참을 수가 없어 찍고
어쩌면 하고 있어 지금 우린 nothing 이상하게 쳐다보지만 난 너만을 바라보잖아 그리 알아 난 좀 밝아 그러기에 넌 내가 survive 몸에 네가 뭔 생각을 하는지 답답해 죽겠어 넌 그걸 알고 있지 Yeah 그래 넌 나쁘게 그게 뭔지 알고 있지 Yeah 혼자만 하지마 이제 나랑 같이 She go low, she go low, she go low, she go low I go up, I go up, I go up, I go up 보여줘, 보여줘, 보여줘 난 준비돼 있어도 참을 수가 없어 찍고 싶어 너를 감춰봐 위로 올려봐 부끄러워만 밝은 빛을 쏴 눈에 뵈는 게 bright 눈에 뵈는 게 bright Yeah 있어 너의 햇빛에 지내 너의 신비함에 해비해지네 왜 너를 감춰 충분히 아름다워 너와 나 사이 투샷은 너무나 아름다운 걸 Yeah 네 세상을 보여줘 네 세상을 보여줘 Girl show me your shine show me your light 널 둘러싼 눈부시게 빛나는 불빛에 You make me blind 네 세상을 보여줘 네 세상을 보여줘 주변에 감싸는 아우라 주인공에게 당연 주어지는 spotlight girl 너 그래도 충분하니까 괜찮아 너라서 Blind
And that was Blind by Monsta X off their fourth mini album, The Clan Part 2, Guilty. Yes, yes, the most iconic Hyungwon line in my opinion. He goes, she go low, I go up, I go up. When I tell you, younger Hyungwon, just like Changkun, had a very distinctive and different style. Younger Hyungwon was louder. I don't know if like anyone else like understands what I'm saying, but like I feel like Hyungwon's verses like was louder. Like he just when I think of Blind is Hyungwon song. So
Yeah, I mean, they sound fantastic. Also, and I believe both Honey and Kihyun have writing credits in this one too. Another thing that I noticed is music. They have far less lyrics in English, which is understandable. K-pop wasn't what it is now back in 2016. But yeah, I noticed that very much in all the songs.
I really liked the old style a lot. But again, like we discussed in other shows, even back then and compared to now, there's something very distinctively Monsta X. That they just have that thing to them where it's just like, this is a Monsta X song. And I just love it. No matter what the era was, it was just so good.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they have a very distinctive signature that any song that they perform, because of their style, because of the way they interpret lyrics and the way they sing or rap lyrics, we know it's Monsta X. I mean, anytime you hear Honey and Changkun together, you immediately know it's Monsta X because they have very distinct tonal voices, even when they're rapping. But yeah, I do like Hyunwon's breathy and kind of sensual voice now. I mean, in Love Me, not only in No Air, but in the other songs, you're like, wow. I mean, he's grown so much vocally. It's really amazing to see.
Next on this album is Queen by Monsta X.
예상했던 시나리오인데 나 겁을 먹었지 널 둘러싼 것들에 신경을 꺼줘 아름다운 네 곁에 서면 다시 쉬어보냐 만나지 연기처럼 사라질까 다가가면 도망칠까 안심이 안 돼 자꾸만 의심을 해 어느새 집착이 돼 이제 더는 널 참기 힘들어 그 순간은 너로 부풀어 내 맘 잔뜩 어지른 널 감당해볼게 I'll be your king and baby you be my queen 모든 가린 준비가 돼 있어 for everything 넌 내가 처음 찍어 만들어버려 우린 한 폭의 그림을 될 수 있어 baby 꺼내 one two three 내 세계를 뚫고 내게 와 전부 바래 좀 더 흔들린 내게 와 난 전혀 두렵지 않아 대신 널 여기 데려와 내게 와줄래 내 옷처럼 완벽한 거부할 수 없어 왜 내 마디에 담을 수 없는 그 애로 다시나 피라는 날 그려 승리의 위를 쟁전하라 없는 보이고 다시나 패모식을 갖다 맞춰도 시작 사랑의 두려움에 내 세계를 뚫고 내게 와 전부 안에 좀 더 의미있는 내게 와 난 전혀 두렵지 않아 내 심장을 여기 데려와 내게 와줄래 오직 나만의 길 Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up 덫에 걸린 듯 멈춰 있어 돌아오는 네 우아한 조정도 안 되는 금기되는 두려워 서서히 들어가고 나면 모두가 내 세계를 꼭 내게 와 전부 안에 좀 더 의미있는 내게 와 난 전혀 두렵지 않아 내 심장을 여기 데려와 내게 와줄래 오직 나만의 길 Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up
And that was Queen off of Monsta X's fourth mini album, The Clan Part 2, Guilty. When I tell you, if you have the ability to shake it in a circle, to throw it back, I hope it's to Queen. I hope it is. Oh my God.
That song is so iconic, and that chorus with Kiki is just, it takes you back. As soon as he opens his mouth, Kiki, in that song, and it's like you just start singing with him. It is so good.
I don't know what it is about like the older, like I said earlier, I was like, the older Monster songs, I feel like Hyungwon is louder, like he's like sings louder. Now I'm listening to Queen again, and I'm just like, Shownu's just as loud. Like I love this like yelling, and I just love the way they were singing back then. I love it now too, obviously. I love my Sensual Kings. But like there's something about these, I'm telling you, this album is so iconic. This mini album is so iconic to me.
Yeah, and I think the difference in the way they sounded in the beginning to now is just their natural growth into the monsters that they've become. Because the music in the beginning sounds, I think, a lot more raw versus now, also because they're writing a lot more of their own music. So they're defining their identity. Like Hyungwon as a songwriter is defining who he is, and Changkun as a songwriter, producer. Hyungwon's a producer too, and certainly Honey. Like which songs belong to whom, like almost as soon as you hear them, and so that's just their growth. That they get a lot more say into the type of music that they perform or that they record and that they give to Monbebe. And but they do. I think in the beginning, in the early years, they sound, when people call it noise music, is just, they're more raw. They're more intentional. Like, ooh, here we are. They want to make their presence known, in the music industry, in the K-pop music industry. It's more established, and they're still giving us bangers, but they're more intentional. Type of music that they give us. Because we see Honey, for example, in the recording studio, and he's writing, and he's kind of giving us a little bit of what he's writing, and we get ideas of, who he is. Kiki, the type of music that he likes to do on his solo albums. Hyungwon and Shownu in their solo stuff. So, the growth is incredible, honestly. And to hear the earlier music just makes it more, stand out, their growth.
But without further ado, let's jump into our next song. It's called White Love by Monsta X.
사실 많이 괴로웠어 이상하게 잠이 잘 오지 않는 그런 거 말야 꿈을 보면 네가 생각나 어째서 날 구해줘 사랑할 수 있게 또 알아갈 수 있게 하얀 그대의 마음을 만질 수 있게 해줘 날 살게 해줘 곁에 있게 해줘 날 곁에서 숨 쉬어줘 숨 쉴 거게 그대의 마음이 그대의 몸이 하얀 눈처럼 그대 내 안에 녹이고 하얀 소녀 그대를 사랑해주길 하얀 소녀 I wanna love your heart 하얀 소녀 그대를 예뻐해주길 하얀 소녀 그대는 예쁜 girl 언제까지 나를 이렇게 내버려 둘 건가요 하얀 소녀여 그대 나의 모든 걸 채워주면 돼요 사랑해요 하얀 소녀 그대 날 사랑해주길 하얀 소녀 I wanna love your heart 하얀 소녀 그대 날 예뻐해주길 하얀 소녀 그대는 예쁜 girl 하얀 소녀 그대 날 사랑해주길 하얀 소녀 I wanna love your heart 하얀 소녀 그대는 예뻐해주길 하얀 소녀 그대는 예쁜 girl 그대는 예쁜 girl
And that was White Love off of Monsta X's fourth mini album, The Clamp Part 2 Guilty. I love this song. It's so cute. It gets me right in the heart. Right in the heart. Baby Monsta forever.
Yes, it's so sweet. It reminds me of Sweetheart from the previous album.
Yes.
And speaking of our scary Monsta, Joohon, he wrote this song. And
Yes.
we've said this before, you know, our big scary guy is the softest little dumpling, and all he wants is to be loved. That's all Joohon wants.
Yes.
So, as much as he can write Rush Hour and Gambler, he can also write Love, and he can also write Sweetheart, and he can also write this song. So, our little
Yes.
dumpling, my baby.
That I was going through the credits and I saw his name. I was like, how did I know? How did I know? This
Yeah.
man is on every love song. I love it. And I honestly very just like so like One Love, Blue Moon, Sweetheart, White Love, they all sit at the same table. They all have that
Mhm.
same high school romance, like cutesy,
Mhm.
like I love it. I love it. Joohon,
Yeah.
the man you are.
I wonder if our baby was in love back then with somebody, and of course he couldn't tell the world, but I mean, he had to be. They all had to be, of course. But
In No Mercy, they asked Shownu, they're like, have you had
I
girlfriends
know.
before? And he's like, yeah. He looked at him like, have you seen me? Yeah, duh. And I was like,
Yeah.
honestly, it makes me laugh because like all of us are like, let them love, let them set. Then I heard that and I was like, whoa, Shownu, chill out. You're acting as if I'm not right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. But they did kind of move on from that question very, very quickly. It was like, are you that
Yeah.
gone?
Because he probably were expecting him to be like, no, never. What? How
What?
could you? So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was.
Of course. Yeah.
Love him. I love him. He cracks me up. But yeah, again, White Love is so cute. I love the middle part when they all start clapping. It's like acapella kind of
Mhm.
thing. And I'm like joining in, but I'm like, oh, I love them. I feel like their music has a way of just getting you so engaged. Like, even if you don't know the lyrics, obviously because they're in Korean, I'm still like holding a mic, like I'm rapping it. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I can't catch that beat for nothing. But let me tell you something. I am engaged. I am there. I am on the stage. Me and Joohon, we're
Yes.
the ones battling for first spot in No Mercy. Okay, I'm like,
Yeah.
Shownu, sit down.
Yeah,
Oh my
that song is
goodness.
just like you want to wrap it in a bow because it's so cute and so like you said, so high school, like crushing on somebody. I get like just like you. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm sure it's something sweet and beautiful.
All right. So, without further ado, because I did say we were going to keep it short today because this is a mini album, and next week we will be going over the Clan Part 2.5, the final chapter, which is their debut studio album. So next week is going to be a little longer. So if you do join us next week, we are so excited for it, and hope you guys get comfortable because it's going to be a long one. We got 10 songs. Plus, we're going to add Shine Forever and Gravity and Newton because those are the releases that came after them. But before then, let's finish up this last one. This is Roller Coaster by Monsta X off their 5th mini album, The Clan Part 2.
그만의 기분 좋은 밤 별것도 아닌 게 날 웃게 해 목이 반복된 하루가 내게 다 웃기세 이런 내게니까 나타났어 어서 밟아 우리 관계 주발에 둘이 신나게 들떠있어 오늘 밤에 칙칙하게 보내기 싫지 그래서 소원을 들지 빌면 빌어 나 이제는 소원을 말해봐 들어좀 지치기 싫어 지금 네 감정 24hour 내게 다가오만 줘 느낄 수가 없어 거짓말 꿈에서 난 보던 이상형 오늘은 어떤 향기로 날 울릴지 들었던 놨던 나를 미치게 해 보자마자 하늘 내려놓고 마치 뭐에 홀린 듯 마치 뭐에 미친 듯 본능적으로 느낌적인 느낌이 왔어 Girl you got a feeling this problem 지금 내가 전속력으로 떨어져 나는 생각나 어차피 사고 나게 됐어 느낄 수가 없어 거짓말 꿈에서 난 보던 이상형 오늘은 어떤 향기로 날 울릴지 들었던 놨던 나를 미치게 해 들었다 놨다 하는 언제 girl 난 이제 제발 가만히 좀 냅둬 빠르든 느리든 변함이 없어 롤러코스터 너가 내 끝이었어
And that was Roller Coaster by Monsta X off their 4th mini album. I don't know why Minhyuk's hated. I love that song.
And listen, he sounded really good in it.
Yes.
So
like,
someone give us the whole spiel on why he hates it. What's the chisme on this?
all I know is that when they tell him like, but they ask about songs, he does not like Roller Coaster. He does not like Tropical Night, and he does not like Rodeo. So there recently, I think it was like a couple months ago or so, some Monbebe posted their video of like her having a fan call with him, and
Uh-huh.
she's like, "Let's play this or that," and she kept bringing up Roller Coaster, Tropical Night, and Rodeo, and he was so pissed. He's like, "Oh," I was like, "Man," but you know it's a good song when the artists don't like it. Like,
We need answers. Okay, so I need to go.
yes,
I need to go knock on my baby's door and say I need answers.
yes, please,
Hold on a
Jackie, and then
minute.
come
I'll be
back
right
to
back.
us.
I'm gonna go text them and call him and see what happened.
But yeah, I freaking love Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster and Monster Truck, they're like at the same. They're like they vibe. They're just a vibe. I love them. But Roller Coaster,
Monster Truck
yes,
is a shit.
yes. I love I love when people ask them, they're like, okay, monster truck. And they're like, oh, and they'll look at each other like, who's going to say it? Who's going to say it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we all know that one. And then love you. It's like, yeah, we know what you're talking about. We know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you're talking about.
That monster truck. Yep, we know.
Well, that was it for today's show. We just listened to all of the fourth mini album, which is home to iconic monster songs such as Fighter, Be Quiet, Blind, Queen, White Love, and Roller Coaster. Next week, we will be listening to The Clan Part 2.5, the final chapter, which is Monsta X's debut studio album that came out in 2017. But with that being said, that was this week's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next week, Monbebe Weenie. Bye.
Bye.
If you had fun screaming with us, make sure to like, subscribe, tap the notification bell, and to follow all our socials linked down below. Bye, Monbebe Weenie, and until next time, we are your Monbebe with Benefits.